Well, I'm in my truck. It's February 14th, Valentine's Day, Ash Wednesday. Um, um, I I don't really know what I'm gonna say in this video, but I'm gonna say it because I have to. Um, just gotta get it off my chest. Um, I was I guess I'm just gonna tell you everything. It all started when I was 8 years old. I uh, I didn't understand what being gay was. All I understood as a small town boy in Texas is gay people go to hell. Um, which utterly terrified me because I had a couple crushes and they were not girls. So I just pretended like it wasn't there. I pretended like it wasn't there for 10 years. Um, yeah, I ignored it. Everything. Um, I had girlfriends, which didn't mean anything to me. You know, I had, a pretty normal life. I did sports, and I'm a football player. Did football throughout my high school career. I'm still, a senior, just a kid, but I don't know. And yeah, no, I didn't question any of it until around 2016, into 2017. I really, really started having trouble. And I thought to myself, this is difficult. I feel lonely. I don't feel good about my life. I, uh, I'm not happy. And I fell into a very, very steep pit of depression. I fell into this pit because I didn't feel comfortable with my life. I didn't feel comfortable with my existence as a person. I, uh, I, my mom, she loved me to death. She took me to shrink. She took me to all sorts of places, but she never found out. I never, ever told her. Still haven't. I still never will. Nobody will ever knows. They never will. Really, I don't think. But, yeah, she took me all around, and it just kept getting worse. This anxiety, this constant anxiety of this is really how life's gonna be. I'm really just gonna stick it out like this, and that's how it stayed. That's how it stayed until I met Roberto. And Roberto is somebody who I met in on July 27th, 2017. I met him, and immediately I thought, oh my God, this is it. This is it, God. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna be in trouble. Because I liked him and he liked me back. And, but actually, against all of what I thought, it ended up being, initially okay. Better than okay. The first time we hung out and saw one another was the best time of my life. And it was best time of my life because I got to be with somebody I cared about genuinely. and be myself around, which I had never done in my life. I had been genuine with this one person, and that was a life-changing experience for me. I can still, that first night, we didn't watch TV. We didn't do anything but just sit there and we talked. We talked for hours. We looked at each other and we said, I told him that I was so religious and I had been so scared. So scared. And it never fazed him. It never fazed him. He just said, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. And I believed him. I believed him maybe just because he was the one person in this world who made me feel okay. He really did make me feel okay. And that was just that feeling that you get when you're first in love. At least from my brief experience, but that is indescribable. And that was the way my life was from June 27th or July 27th, 2017 till January 7th, 2018 when it ended. That was the best time of my entire life. I played football. I was a running back. I had my best friend, my very best friend, cheering me on. Him. He was always there, cheering me on, and I can't. It's just such a great feeling when you do something good and you know that your loved one's seeing that, and you're like, yeah, take a look at that. But yeah, no, it was great. It was awesome. We would spend nights just looking at each other. Just looking. And we get away with it too, because nobody think, no, it wouldn't be like that. They wouldn't, be like each other. But sure enough, we just enjoyed each other's company. We did. And he just kept coercing me, come on, you can do this. Come on, let's be more physical. And I didn't want that, but I did because I wanted to not lose him. I wanted to make him happy. I wanted to make him happy because he meant the world to me. And I can't explain to you what that feeling is. You'll know it if you've ever felt that. You'll know when somebody means that much to you. You'll do anything for him. So I did. I did whatever you wanted, and I didn't want to do it, but I did. I did because I just didn't want to lose him. And after the first time I cried because I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm so scared. I just don't. But I just had to condition myself to get used to it because I just didn't want to do it, okay? But, fast forward a few months, football season ends, I lose all of my friends. Every single one. Except for, one or two that we see each other every once in a while, but that's about it. I'm alone. This is around winter, like very ending, Christmas break. And, first days of 2018, we're spending that time just with family, enjoying ourselves. And he sends me a message out of the blue, just saying, hey, I don't feel it anymore. We're over. Just like that. Just, it's gone. Everything I had existed for 6 months, gone. And that didn't register in my head. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And he says, yeah, I don't feel it anymore. We're over. And I was, well, I thought we were together. I thought you loved me. You know, I thought that this thing we had a future. For better or for worse, we were a team. Because I had nobody else on my side. Nobody. I had to keep my life a secret to everyone. And the only person I had to talk to about it was him. And he's, nope, no, sorry, it'll be fine. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. That was it. That was it. And so I spent that month. I spent that month wondering what I did. Just thinking, what did I do? What did I put him off, or did I say something bad? Or he told me I did nothing, and I said, okay, yeah, all right. And soon enough I fessed up and I said, all right, look, we need to talk because I'm not happy, and I haven't seen you ever since ever since it's all over. I haven't seen you in weeks. Because at this point I don't have any friends. I don't have any real friends that I come over and I can speak my mind to and I can communicate with. I just had him. And I hadn't seen him in a month, and it was tearing me apart. I had to, and so he's like, okay, fine, we'll meet this Thursday. And I said, okay, great. So that was Tuesday. That was yesterday. So I spent the last day, 24 hours or whatever, 36 hours, it's long, feels like such a long time, just thinking about things to say to him. I'm sorry I was too uptight. I'm sorry I was too restrictive. I was going to apologize to him. I was going to say, hey, I'm sorry for whatever wrong I've done to you, and I'm just sorry for being so uptight all the time. And he was like, no, I'm just busy. I can't really, I just can't really see you on Thursday. So everything I was thinking, I could never say. I can't say. Tomorrow, I was about to not be able to sleep tonight because I was so nervous about what I was going to say to him tomorrow. And I asked him, I said, what are you doing? It's so busy. What is so important that you can't talk to me? Because we used to be best friends. My world. It's so stupid. I told him, you're my world. Because I had never experienced that with someone else. Not with someone I could actually be myself around. And he said, I'm just hanging out with friends. I don't have time for this. If you've got a problem with it, stop talking to me. And it broke me. It did. It broke me. And all I tried to say back was, why are you doing this to me? What did I do? I've always been here for you. I've always been here for you. Since day one, I've never ever turned my back on you. I've always had your back. And all he ever has back, he's just smug, he's proud of himself. He's laughing at me. He thinks it's funny. Why? I had waited for 10 years to just experience that with someone else, and it didn't matter to him. I was robbed of that. He lied to me, and he lied to me to get me to sleep with him. And I don't know why somebody would do something so evil. They thinks it's a game. Why would somebody do something like that to someone else? I haven't been able to get sleep in the past month because all I do is think about him. And I found out that he has a date on Friday. A date. So he's over me. Gone and gotten somebody better. Well, I'll tell you something. I loved you. I loved you so much. And everything I did was for you. I pray, asking what I did to deserve something like this. And for the first time in a while, I had gone back to church. Because in that time I had dated him, he did not want to go to church. I said, please go to church with me. Please, just once. He refused every time. I said, please, just go to church with me. Please, baby. Just any, every single weekend, just go. And he says, no, I don't want to. Okay, well, I go back, finally go to Mass. And it's peaceful and quiet, and I'm able to pray and silently vent about how I felt. And that night, I went back home. I got a panic attack. I had anxiety attack over him and whoever he was going out with on Friday. It was like a nightmare that I couldn't get out of. I was just thinking, no. He's with someone else. He loves somebody else now. You're just done. Everything you had was gone. Everything. And it just got louder and louder and louder until I just prayed for the Lord to give me strength. And it left. I just prayed. And if you're not religious, that's okay. But I found my peace. I found it, and it just went quiet. Everything went quiet, and I felt at peace. I felt at home. So, if you're still watching and you feel this way, you feel the way I feel, and you're going through what I've gone through, I want you to know that it'll get better. It'll get better. That person that you loved dearly, like there was no tomorrow, if they've grabbed you by the heart and just ripped it out, if they've destroyed you, understand that you're still living, you're still breathing. That's the one thing that kept me going, is you're alive. You're alive, and you can do it, man. I can't tell you how many times I lost it. I just was losing it. My breathing started getting, frantic, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So just remember to yourself, think about, you've got a higher power. You've, even if you don't believe, I just want you to understand that you're just a part of something bigger. You're part of something bigger, and if you just try to think to yourself, I'm here, I've still got all my limbs, hopefully you do, I've still got all of me, I'm still alive, I'm still breathing, I'm okay, and you'll be okay. I had to lean on some things, and that was a huge part of what got me through it. And yeah, just just keep going, guys. So thank you very much if you stuck it out this long. But please just be very careful out there, guys. And if you do get hurt, remember what I said.